Well, we see it, ladies and gentlemen. We see it. Oh, sure. Dame Lillard wants to control a narrative. Dame Lillard don't like Pat Beverly. No, that's what this is all about. Don't like him. Because Pat Bev is his own man. That's what this is about. So don't forget to hit the like button, good people. Subscribe to the page. And thank you for choosing to watch the video. Because we're going to get into this. Now, Dame and Pat Beverly, or what everybody know as Pat Bev. Pat Bev has always gave Dame his flowers. He says he's the most challenging person to guard. And he told him why, even when he was back in Houston. He said, Dame is one of the reasons why I went to the weight room. He said, he's like, I told my guys, I got to get faster laterally. I don't feel like I'm fast. I can't keep up with the speed right now. I don't know if I need to lose weight. I don't know if I need to get stronger. I don't know if I need to hire a new effing team, but I need to get faster. So I have you guys break that down. And so we worked on a whole bunch, and prime example, he's like ISO play game winner, and I get a stop on him. All that work from one play. One play. That one play, that's how it is. And that's the way he wanted to, this is back in the day, by the way, people. But he's always gave his respect to Dame for being like that guy at that point when he was in Houston. Then over the years, Dame has changed. He's gotten more arrogant. And Dame when he was Damian Lillard, to me, he was the better player. When he became Dame Lillard, he became this more arrogant, more flamboyant, sponsor-driven athlete who just wants to be a star rather than a champion. So when Chris Paul comes out and says something, well, as Pat Bev said something about Chris Paul, this is when the narratives change. Because it started to go down when Dame Lillard, who doesn't talk much, decided he wanted to talk. And he wanted to get out there. Then you go back to the fact of where did this come from? Sorry about that. But anyway, Dame Lillard was getting clowned when they was in the bubble by Pat Bev and Marcus Morris. Now Marcus Morris Sr. didn't get any. Lou Williams, the whole bench was clowning Dame after he missed those 2 free throws that could have potentially won the game for them in the bubble. Only person he clowned and went against the only person he clowned and went against was Pat Bev. Everybody wants to call me now. In 15 hours, crickets. Now everybody and their mama is blowing me up. This is crazy. Now, anyway, because of this, right, and they're clowning and having fun, Dame Lillard waits till the Clippers get eliminated and gets upset in the playoffs. And once they lose in the playoff bubble, he came up and he goes, yo, CJ and Dame get in on it. He's like, you got an extra villa available in Cabo? He said, I guess I should extend this Cancun invite since I haven't made my arrangements yet. And CJ said, I'll bring the wine. The weather is nice as ever, too. So they started clowning Pat Bev for him clowning and all that. But they went right after him. They said nothing else to anybody else on the side. No Lou Williams, no Marcus Moore, nothing. It was just Pat Bev. That's the guy they couldn't stand to see talk. Now, after this was done, and he said something about CP3, he immediately comes to start talking about Chris Paul. Dame's the first person to step up. He's the first person to step up and say something. He was talking to Chris Paul. Didn't even mention him. But he was the first person to step up. All right, well. He told him first, your coach got my phone number. Get in contact with me. Dame didn't do that. So, first thing he does is respond to this nonsense Dame said. Dame Dollar was in there talking crazy about CP3's career and who is this guy, Pat Bev is nothing, like this is insane, disrespecting this guy who's accomplished this much and all of these things, right? Then he says, I know why Dame got mad about it. Pat Bev said about Dame. He sees his career is heading in the same direction as Chris. He also has the same playoff resume as me, and he's supposed to be a star? And it's facts. All of this is facts, ladies and gentlemen. Not speculation, rather. See, the problem is Dame Lillard thinks he's Steph Curry, and he's not. Steph got rings for his performances. He's got championship trophies for his performances. He's got rewarded. He got those before he became Steph Curry. That's how he became Steph Curry. In the year he was blowing up, he won the chip. Then when he was blowing up again, he won it again. He got it 2 more times. Now, when you look at the average of everything else, and you start saying to yourself, what is this truly about? It's truly about one thing. It's truly about one thing. And the one thing is, there's no way in the world Dame Lillard can deflect that. See, Dame Lillard has a problem on his hand. And Dame's problem is he thinks he's better than what he actually is. That has been his actual problem. Dame has come up short in the playoffs numerous of times because of the way he's played. Shooting 0 for 8 in playoff and winning situations. Coming up short in games they're supposed to win. It's been Dame. And all these people are shocked and amazed and can't figure out why Dame and why they keep coming up short. Why is it always Dame that's coming up short? Can't nobody figure it out. But I told you why. This is why their backup guard went to Toronto. This is why other players said, I got to get out of Portland. They've had enough talent on that team over the years to where I knew CJ and Dame can't play together no more. That's not working. You can't have 2 guys that play the same position on the court. Portland needed a point guard. They never had it. Now, if they had Draymond Green on the team would be in a lot better space. But the problem with them is why they were one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA. Why is that? Is it because Dame can't guard? It's because they don't focus as a team defensively. They only focus on offense. Dame don't play that well off the ball. When he's on offense, he's more of a stand-around guard now. He used to could get to the hoop, cross you, get there, and had great finish on the rim. Now he's become so isolated, he's become very easy to guard for a lot of the people that's in the league now. It's like, oh, okay, he's kind of easy to guard now because he's making it easier for me. All he's doing is pulling up for 3 from deep areas. And that's because he feels that's where the game is, so he altered his game to doing that. And it's hindered him. Yeah, we're going to do a stream, a live stream, rather, on the Patreon today. We're going to go in more in detail, so what you missed out and then the peace treaty, and the first day of peace between Kwame and Gilbert Arenas. No one cares about that other guy, so no need to mention him. But yeah, that's where everything is right now. So I'm going to let that be, and the rest of y'all, cool.